Hey everybody, welcome to Not Bound. Today it's October 20 something and it is Dyslexia Awareness Month. So I decided that I was going to interview my daughter. I am also going to link down my dyslexia story and also share some other information. But I feel that we as adults always want to put words in the mouth of babes and to give this idea of what it's like for them. And I know I typically do that for my daughter as well. Both of my children are dyslexic. But for my daughter, I'm going to be interviewing. She is severely dyslexic with a slow processor. And I will explain more about that and how we found that information out on the video below. So I'm going to interview her and let her explain to you all what dyslexia is for her, because everybody is different. Of course, there's going to be pros and cons. So let's introduce my beautiful, smart, creative, and talented, super wonderful daughter, Zoe. All right, Zoe is going to draw, keep her mind busy. She's a little uncomfortable on the screen. So, Zoe, you found out when you were in fourth grade about 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And when you found out, how did you feel?
Didn't care.
You didn't care? Did it mean anything to you?
No. Nada.
So you have prepared a list of pros and cons, things that you hate and things that you don't hate.
Yep.
So what do you want to start with?
Hate.
Hate. What are some things that you hate about your dyslexia?
Not being able to understand what people are saying a lot of times because they put it in such a normal way.
And when people put it in a normal way, what's one way that you can get around that? How?
That's what I do a lot of times. Just act like I know what they say because I'm not going to keep on pestering them like, huh?
Have you found ways to ask, hey, can you put that in a different way?
No.
No. Why not?
No. With you guys, I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Just not comfortable?
Hmm?
You're just not comfortable asking to put it in a different way?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What's another thing that you hate?
Math.
So math. We do a lot of math though, and you do a lot of math in numbers and drawing and cooking. You're a great cook. So how do you get
Do
away?
I ever seem excited about it though?
I guess not. So how do you deal with math on a normal day basis, like cooking? How do you get away doing things?
I've memorized it, I guess. With cooking, it's not a big deal. It's easy to me.
Mm-hmm.
But for homework math, I don't like it.
No.
And with art, I don't think it's math. I don't see the math in it.
Okay. All right. What's another thing that you hate?
Not understanding what's on paper. Like my own handwriting.
Yeah, not being able to understand what's on. So is there something that you've been able to figure out a way to help yourself with that?
The computer, I can understand much easier. Mm-hmm. Not the dyslexic font, though.
Yeah,
I don't like the
yeah,
dyslexic
you do not
font.
like the dyslexic font.
No, we're enemies. Fight.
All right, and is there one more thing that you have?
Not being able to sleep.
Can you explain that? Can you?
Like, I sleep, but I don't sleep.
Do you know why?
No.
Do you remember why?
Because my brain goes on and on and on and on and on.
Yeah, yeah. So you're a rarity, right? So because you're severely dyslexic, your brain doesn't go into REM sleep as often. So that leaves you. How does that leave you during the day?
Grumpy.
Anything else?
Tired.
Tired. Yeah. All right. So do you have any more hates? Are you?
No.
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 All right. What about your pros? What about the good things that you love about being dyslexic, or at least like about being dyslexic?
I like being creative.
Explain that.
Like for right now, I'm making this ghost into a cactus ghost.
Oh, I like it.
It was going to be strawberry, but then the flower I drew started turning out to look like a cactus flower. So I turning it into a cactus.
How does being creative help you?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's not on the paper.
So, do you do art? I mean, are you creative like in your schoolwork? Translating like what you've learned into a creative medium?
Yes.
Can you give an example?
When I was learning about Vikings, I drew what they things that they did, and I did makeup on it.
Awesome. All right. You have something else? Another good thing?
I see in 3D.
You see in 3D. When did you notice you see in 3D?
When you started asking questions?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you remember that moment that I was so amazed and shocked? Like 4 years ago? Yeah.
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 Including whenever I found that the camouflage was fish on the
yeah.
tackle box. I didn't know it was fish.
All right. What else? Anything else?
Logic.
Logic. And how do you know you're really good with logic?
I don't know.
You don't know. Do you remember doing that test? With the 3-day test?
3-day test.
No, with the educational psychologist. You did 3 days.
Oh, right, her. Yeah.
Yeah.
We did a lot of puzzles. I did a lot of puzzles.
What about when we do a puzzles for school and you outbeat me and I have to go research your answer to see if it's correct?
Most of the time I am correct. So,
All right. What else? Kind of
I don't know what that says.
construct. This one, construct and deconstruct.
Yeah, construct and deconstruct. I could take stuff, take it apart, and then put it back together. Yeah.
Yeah, you're really good. And do you think that is because you can kind of see in 3D and you can kind of do things in your brain? You can move things in your brain and see things in your brain?
Maybe. But I like taking pins apart and putting them back together. Or taking stuff apart and putting them back together. It's fun.
It is fun.
It's fun.
If you can do it. And what's your other thing that you love about your dyslexia?
I can build without instructions.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have a bedside table that I put together without any instructions, and my mom was pretty shocked.
Yeah. All right. Anything else that you want to add?
No.
So, are you more optimistic about your dyslexia or less optimistic about your dyslexia overall?
What does that mean?
Are you happy and you think good things about your dyslexia, or do you tend to think bad things about your dyslexia?
Bad.
Bad.
I hate it.
Do you think it would change you if you didn't have it?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
No. All right. Anything else you want to add? before we say goodbye?
No.
All right.
Bye.